Out in the water at the Corona Open J-Bait. We'll check out the second semi-final for the women. The yellow jersey of Carissa Moore, #1 in the world, taking on #4, M.Picklum. What a great matchup. This looks like being loads of drama at the end of our first semi-final for the women.
You know, there's not many venues on tour that you have to really deal with it, and this is one of those places.
All right, here we go. First wave of this one will be M.Picklum on the attack here. And just S-ing really and opening up with a quick redirect into the lip now. Nicely done, just tagging that. And then this one will run for a bit. She'll pick up the speed, being really patient here. Really nice, just whips it into the lip, kind of hangs up there for a while. And as the wave lands on the flats, she emerges.
Pulling the trigger here for Molly, but she had to race it. So Carissa would have identified the fact that she would have been running down the line and it wouldn't have given multiple opportunities, but she surfed very well on this wave for how small it was, and where the opportunity showed up, she was able to execute. We saw that section on the outside. She got the little drift, this section here. Again with the wind, you know, a vertical approach with a wave that's moving down the line super quickly. That's a challenge to do, and she kept it together, sees that there's going to be one more opportunity on the closeout section down the line, and I love that hanger. You know, you talk about that where you get that little chip of the fins and you kind of hang up there for a second and then fall down with the lip. Little dramatics.
Look at this thing out the back here. Carissa looking at it, realizing not really what she wants. So Molly getting that first wave from under Carissa, and Carissa giving her a bit of room, letting her go. Here goes Carissa Moore. She's pulled the trigger here on a wave that will run down the line with a tight transition and a whip from her in the pocket. Little stab and a smaller wave. She'll wrap it and she'll lose traction, disengages the board.
She does see is that it's going to have some open face. She doesn't have to run too fast, so it's going to have a nice pace to it. Just a little bit unfortunate that she had the fall. You know, again, pushing the little fins right there.
I did a QS event several years ago in China with the late great John Shamuka, who said future world champion. Threw it out there. I tell you what, the form she's showing right now, she's looking every bit that caliber of a surfer. She's in live action here, and she's absolutely flying into a big turn and then coming into a softer section that stretches out, and she goes on a rail for a big roundhouse wrap to finish. So it'll be another number, another successful ride for M.Picklum, who's looking good out here.
There's no doubt in the decision making. You know, she did not even think about not catching this wave. She was like, I'm in, I'm getting a score, I'm going to surf this wave to the. So her focus and her commitment to the decision making is there, and sure enough, she's going to get another solid number here. Two best waves of the heat are going to come to her, and with a slow heat and an inconsistent heat, very smart decision making from M.Picklum. Looking at that layback snap that she's been bringing, you know, again, broke it down earlier today with Richie Lovett. That back arm, you know, the pressure that when you put that back arm there, it loads it up on the back leg, you know, and so you're able to surf off the kind of back third of the board off that type of the rail.
Molly will also just look just in case. Here goes Carissa, kicks the legs. Good looking wave here. Carissa Moore, she's going to need to get going though with the speed. She'll just highline this section. Absolutely blistering pace from wrist into the lip. Just drifts that one out, back down to the flats. And again, gone through the gears with the speed, throwing up loads of spray because she's going that fast, and she'll tag the lip. It's going to, ooh.
Was there control? Question marks, right? We both feel it a little bit. I mean, this is the biggest wave of this semifinal so far, and great read by catching and staying high up in the wave. One maneuver here, but this is where she gets the space, gets the snap, and then the finish. Does she complete it? I would say oh man, that is an interesting one where the judges will see if that's complete. Up and over, a little drift. Keeps it together too, looking down the line. She knew that she had to race it. Got there with the carve, had to cut it short to get the closeout move in. Nice vertical approach on that. Holds on, holds on, holds on. Does she have control? No, and the score is in, and judges probably saying not complete.
Live action, here goes Riss again. So making her way back up, gets an opportunity. Here she goes into the lip, and she'll float that one up, and this time she will hang on. It's going to feel a lot better from her. So wasting no time at all by getting a reply, by being in motion, just making her way back up the point as that opportunity came through.
Very fortunate that she was able to pick this one up on the way back out. Gets the carve this way pretty quick, and a finish move. So 2 turns, big free floater down to the bottom. Is this the 5-7 in order to turn it? Doesn't look like it.
But much better stuff from Carissa Moore. This is much more the kind of surfing we'd expect from her, particularly, namely, just taking on that lip and getting the completion. She arrives at it pretty early, gets quite a lot of it, and able to change that board direction for the finish.
Gonna force herself to go on this wave, and there it is. She's gonna find herself in the finals.
M.Picklum, just the 3rd time she stood up. She will not mind that one bit at all. She's through to a final here at Jeffreys Bay. And she's done really well in a tough heat to dispatch Carissa Moore, who will bow out in the semi-final.